people have asked me before, like, do you like fight week? And I love fight week. The reason why I like fight week is that I feel like it's another week to prepare me for the fight. And I feel like even the weight cutting part is like a necessary thing. Like, I feel like it puts our body into survival mode. And then when we go out there and fight, we're like warriors. Like, we're like these warriors that have been like depleted of like nutrients and water for a little bit. But I definitely feel like it's something that's like needed for us to like go out there and like have that warrior mentality.
Circle, let him hook the hip. Finish one. Bump. He comes up. And finish two. So spend 2.5 minutes on just the DARS. Get familiar with it. Most of you guys have been doing it for a while. And then work on guillotine, anaconda to DARS. And then we're gonna get some rolling in. Good? 1, 2, 3.
If you look at the top camps in boxing, these guys are, their camp is built around the fighter, and that's kind of what I want to do. I feel like we can do a better job with our experience. Now, this isn't for everybody. I can't speak for anybody except myself. You know what I mean? I know that I have the experience and I know what the fuck I'm doing. And I know my partners know what the fuck they're doing. We have the experience. We've been there. We've done that for many, many years. There's a lot of people that don't know what the hell they're doing. So every situation is different. But I think in the situation that we're in, we have the experience and the focus and the organization skills to keep the athlete healthy, keep training consistent, keep them getting better in every dimension of the game, and keep them competing at their potential. You know what I mean? I can't speak for everybody because there's a million of idiots out there that don't know what they're doing too. You know what I mean? But as far as big camp, I mean, at one point we were kind of going that road, but you can't, yeah, I don't feel like I was able to focus on individual fighters doing that. And I feel like when you're not focused and that one particular fighter isn't your entire life, then you're not doing them justice and you're not doing yourself justice.
You know, I know a lot of people always want to go where there's a lot of successful people. And I think, you know, I think sometimes that's where I think you can feed off of that. But I also believe if you have a strong support system, which I do have here, and you have strong coaches that truly, truly believe in you and want to work with you every single day to get better, that's where it's at. You know, I don't think you need 60 successful people around you to become successful. I think you need a few people that really care about you and love you and truly want you to succeed in order to be a successful person. And I feel that way here. And, you know, here we're a family, and I think that means more to me than, you know, some well-known coach anywhere. You know, I think these guys truly, truly care about me. They love me, and my well-being means more to them than any, you know, gold medal or any type of belt. But, you know, I truly love my coaches, and they really mean the world to me.
Everybody wants to be famous until they get there, then they realize that they don't want it. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm proud, it's cool, it's a big accomplishment, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's rewarding to see somebody make it big, you know what I mean? Somebody be set for the rest of their life. That's what it's about for me. That's what I'm happy about, because for so many years, and even our own selves, weren't able to retire from fighting. It was a side job, and even at that time, you get a minimum wage job, you were doing better. So to me, the reward is just in the success overall in life, you know what I mean? Ups and downs will always happen. Somebody's chin's gone, they're done. to see her make enough money to be good for the rest of her life, that's the rewarding part for me.
Everything is one match at a time. You know, it's like, especially at this level. I mean, when you're fighting the top 5 guys, top 5 fighters, anything can really happen. I mean, everyone is talented enough to beat each other. You know, so I don't see Tatiana. I don't feel like Tatiana's looking past Nina. I believe that her focus is 100% on Nina, and all her main thought is just about Chicago.
When we study an opponent's fights, I will go back to their very first fight, and I will watch their entire career in slow motion. And everything we do in camp is based on, because when you do that, I know people say they're not the same fighter that they were 10 years ago, but you see a lot. When you watch somebody from 10 years ago and you watch every single fight leading up, because you can tell when somebody's stagnant. You can tell if somebody had shitty cardio and their cardio got better and better and better over time. You can see if their technique has gotten better over time. You can see if they've gotten stronger over time. You can see if they've made the same mistakes over and over a long period of time. You know what I mean? And you can see a lot of the things that they're good at, and you could get a really gauge of how good they are at it based on how long they've been doing it. So when it comes to the tabloids and the hype and everybody's talking about Andrade, I am too. I'm super excited. I want Andrade too, you know what I mean? But as far as on the mat, in practice, in training, it is built around Nina. All the drills, all the technique, all the pad work, all the sparring, everything is based on the way Nina reacts from her entire career, from her first fight all the way until now.